Hi stamping friends, this is Heidi. Welcome to part 3 of our acetate video technique. In our video today I'm going to be showing you how to create the stained glass effect on acetate. So to start with, we're going to need our Stamp-A-Majig, which I showed you how to use in our acetate part 1 video. And then we're also going to use this cute stamp from A Flower for All Seasons. So the short of it is, I stamped my image on the front of my acetate card using black StazOn ink, and then I turned it over and colored in the back side of the image with permanent markers. So now I get to show you how I did it. Now I already stamped my Flower for All Seasons image on my plastic Stamp-A-Majig guide, and I'm going to center my card on my grid paper, which is easy since I can see through it. And then I'm going to ink up my stamp image with the black StazOn ink. And then I'm going to use my Stamp-A-Majig to line up my image where I want it, which in this case is about 3/4 of an inch from the top of my card and centered. Then I'm going to remove my plastic guide, lining up the upper left corner of my stamp that's already been stamped with the black StazOn with the right angle on my Stamp-A-Majig. I'm going to carefully stamp my image, and I need to remember to apply gentle pressure, but it needs to be even so that my stamp doesn't slip and smear. And I noticed that if I use my Stamp-A-Majig to help keep my stamp from slipping, that works out real well. Now I'm going to place my image face down. I'm going to turn it over and place it face down, and I'm going to be coloring in the image from the back. And I just find that it's easier to color it from the back instead of coloring over the ink. And also it kind of keeps the color protected. Sometimes if it comes up against things, it can scratch. And I like to start with the lightest hue and then add the darker hue to give it shadow and depth. And then I go back with my lighter pen and blend them together a little bit. So I'm going to color in all the lighter hues first. So I'm starting with the yellow, just coloring that in. I've already added in the light yellow and the light purple. And the green stems and the green leaves. And then finally, going to color in my little bluebird with the light hue. Now I'm going to go back and add the darker hues, just kind of randomly blending those in. So I'm starting with the dark or the brown, the tan. I'm going to give it some depth, a little bit of texture to that woven basket there. And then I'm going to add some darker purple. I'm just outlining the petals. And then I'm going to come back in with my lighter purple and blend that a little bit so it doesn't look so harsh. And then I'm going to go in with my dark green marker, just outline and touching here and there. And then I'm going to add dark blue for my bluebird. And then I'm going to go back in with my lighter pen to blend the colors together a little bit. And then finally, I'm going to add a little orange beak to my bird. Now when I turn it over, you can see my colored image. And it looks like it's been colored from the front, which is kind of neat. So I hope you try this technique out and have fun.